Beautiful people, Happy New Year and welcome to 2025. Today we are going to be talking about a very important video, and there are several things I want to address in this particular video. Please, if you really want to move abroad this year, always watch my videos from the start to the end. Try and get data. I do understand it's gonna be difficult, but trust me, the race is about to begin. This is January. If by January, February, March, you haven't gotten admissions up to April, you haven't started visa application, trust me, you might end up not applying for the visa. You might, because the competition is getting higher and higher every day. So many people want to move abroad. Trust me. Second thing I want to say here, there is a lot I want to say in this video, okay? It is going to be of benefits to you. The second thing I want to say is, those of you still complaining about application fee, today I was watching a video somewhere online, and this particular guy said, no, it's a lady. She moved to Italy after applying to 10 different schools. She is actually studying at Sapienza University in Italy, in Rome. The girl is a Nigerian. And why did I bring this here? Because sometimes when I say apply to many schools, many people will be like, oh, Milton, application fee. Don't worry. I have a small issue on my eye. You can see there is something here. So it had to push towards my eye. But it's no issue. We move. It cannot stop us from making videos. It's just a small issue. Okay. It's going to be sorted out. So this lady applied to 10 schools, and only Sapienza gave her admissions, and after paying so much on application fee. That's to tell you that what Italian universities are even cheap, right? Me, how many schools did I apply for? I applied to 13 schools in 7 countries. I paid over 300k for application fee. CFA France. I remember the last 2 I paid was for Denmark. The applications were rejected after 2 weeks, after paying like 78,000 each. So you have to put in the work, be ready to work and do a lot of things. Now let's go into the videos. First, I will talk about these 2 countries. Never, if you hear anybody mention this to you and say, okay, we will do you study visa to go to Malaysia, run for your life. Do not step your feet into Malaysia that you want to go to school. Malaysia is a place for rich people. It's a place for tourists. Do not go there as a student, because even to get a student job is going to be very difficult. Please do not forget this. It's so important. I'm just here to explain to you so you understand what is going to happen. And so that at the end of the day, you shouldn't be thinking that maybe, because of course most of us, we are looking for places where we can go in, study, then at the end of the day we might get maybe permanent residency and citizenship. You will not get it in these countries I always talk about, most of these Asian countries. I'm telling you, I don't want to start calling names. Do your due diligence before you move. It is very important. The second country I want to talk about, you should avoid it. If people tell you that, oh, we will do you study visa to Singapore, do not accept it. Singapore is a place for tourists, and somehow it is very, very expensive. I have said it and I'm saying it again. Now, yesterday I did a video about a school in Finland where I said, as a bachelor student, you can win 50% scholarship. If you didn't watch that video, go back and watch the video now. The video is there at the University of Eastern Finland. As a bachelor student or as a high school student who is coming from high school, who recently graduated and have all your documents, apply to that school, because the tuition is 10,000 euros, but you can win a 50% scholarship, which means if you win 50%, you are going to get 5,000 euros to pay as tuition fee. Then you do your proof of funds, which is equivalent to 9,600. And remember that it must be in your own personal account. If your parents have the money, they will have to transfer it to your account. Then you do the other necessary documents. I'm going to talk about that later on in another video. That is for those who are coming from high school and have good results. Go back and watch that video. Now, remember I said, if you want to move abroad, listen to my videos, do your due diligence, listen to others. If you still need a call with me, you book from the video description box. Then we talk on phone. If there is anything you are not getting, I iron it and we carry on. Do not waste a lot of time. I am still saying it. Do not waste time because I know what I'm saying. Very soon, April, May, some of you will be telling me that, oh, Milton, I could not get appointment to apply for visa. I tried getting appointment. I couldn't get appointment to apply for visa. And I totally understand because the struggle is really real. Really, really real. You need to understand. Now, we've talked about these two countries. Let me address this issue here. But before I even address this issue, let me read something here from the university's website. The University of Eastern Finland, like I said, these are the bachelor's degree programs, and these statistics I want to give to you now are for those who actually moved to Finland this September, those who got admission last time, so that you understand. Because in that video I said they are going to accept you based on first come, first save. Okay, like if you come first, we treat you first. If another person comes later, and these schools, they don't accept many students. They might end up taking 20, 18, 20, 25 maximum per programs, right? And then those who are qualified for the scholarship, they give them the scholarship, and every other person who comes later, they stop everything. Remember, application deadline is from the 8th. You apply from the 8th, then the deadline is on the 22nd of January. So prepare your documents now. Look at the website, you start the application. Now look at these statistics. These are the number of places of studies. Okay, then applicants that applied for the number of places and those that were accepted in total. Now, for example, let's just say they have bachelor's programs in information technology at Jiangsu campus, and they also have bachelor's of science, which is a 3 years at Semon campus. In fact, all the campuses, right? It looks like they are like they merge everything together. Now, places of study, I don't know how it shows 40, but what my interest here is how many students applied to this program. How many applied? According to my statistic, my dashboard, this thing I'm reading from here, I'm not reading from space. If you go to the school website, you are going to see exactly the same thing. The number of people who applied were 1,007 students. How many were accepted? 26 accepted in total for that particular program, bachelor's in information technology. That's to tell you that what it is competitive out here. Now the next program, which is bachelor's in information technology at Kuopio campus, and this one is a 3 years program. The first one was at Jiangsu campus. This one is at Kuopio campus. 850 students applied and they took 28. Then the next program, which is bachelor's program in lifelong learning and sustainable development. If you listen to that video of yesterday, you are going to hear me mention all of this. Though I didn't mention it, but the link is there to find these programs. Now, look at it. How many people applied? 509. And how many were accepted? 25. That is to tell you that what? Admissions in Finland is not only going to be based on academic qualifications. They are also going to be looking at English language proficiency and when did you apply. Put this into consideration. Then if you look at the other program, social sciences, bachelor's of social sciences at Jiangsu campus, 515 applied and they took 34. Then the other program, which is bachelor's program in sustainable forest bioeconomy, about 586 applied and they took 25. So a total of about 3,467 applied for the joint application, and individual applicants were 2,500, but they only took how many? 138. Now, this is a whole bachelor's programs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bachelor's programs and they took just 138. That's to tell you how competitive Finland is. That's why I always encourage you guys to go for the joint application. For example, maybe if you apply for a program, information technology at Eastern Finland, and you were not selected, now maybe the Savonia University of Applied Sciences will give you an offer. Do you understand me? So the earlier, the better for you. Do not forget you don't need IELTS for bachelor's level. Do not forget that you also need to write a motivation letter, a strong motivation letter, and there is only one scholarship available for those of you at bachelor's level. Master students, you have two. You can either get 100% or 50% scholarship. I explained this before, so go there and check all the details. Now let me check this message that was sent to me on our comment section. Someone said, "Hello Milton, how are you doing? Hope you are good. Please, I did not understand what you mean by double legalization. Let me explain again in case you see this video. Double legalization means that this person is talking about the video I did about Lithuania. I understand, because if we are talking double legalization, it should only be for Lithuania. Double legalization means that you get to the police station in your home country, get your police character or police report or police clearance. You go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you legalize it, you put it in an envelope, then you send it to the Ministry of Education or Higher Education or whichever ministry in Lithuania for them to also legalize it. Then it can now be sent back to you before you can now apply on Migris website and also upload that legalized document on the Migris website. If you do not do this process, it won't be accepted. This is how double legalization is all about. When you are applying for visa, you have to attach this police clearance on the Migris website as well. I hope you understand this. So this is the meaning of double legalization. Another person said, thank you so much, brother. Please, can I go for bachelor's degree in Lithuania? I don't understand what this person means, but yes, you can go for bachelor's in Lithuania. I know people studying bachelor's over there, and they also teach bachelor's, like they have bachelor's programs in English language, and they also have masters in English language. Make sure you start by checking your university now, because as I'm talking to you, there is a school that opened today and I'm going to be dropping the video today. So please watch that video. I know someone who is already doing the application. The more you waste time, the more you would get issues with appointments from April, May, June. This is my advice for you. Take it and use it without wasting time. Thank you so much. We meet again in another one.